WSOM Richmond.
Sound of music. I said the sound of music. I said the sound of music. Sound of music.
Hi, welcome to Live from Sound of Music. I'm your host, Bruce. And tonight, we have the pleasure of welcoming a band that we've seen develop, grow, and hopefully become somewhat more mature through the years. Towards Space, how are y'all doing?
We're doing good now that we're here.
Cool.
Doing great.
June 6, 1944.
No, David, don't even start.
David, let's not go backwards. Let's go forwards.
Forwards,
That's
yes,
what I'm
yes.
talking about.
So, how are y'all doing?
Hungover.
Hungover. Ben,
Not
how are
hungover.
you?
Little tired, but
tired?
in a good mood.
And David, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Happy to see our old friends,
Yes.
Bruce and John,
Yes,
again.
it's delighted
It
to be
feels
back
like a
in-
family reunion, honestly.
It has been a long time, and we're happy to see you guys.
It feels like when France was liberated. It feels like that. There's this huge shadow that has been removed from our psyche.
I'm gonna give you one more.
Just so y'all
World
don't
War
think
II
we were
reference.
crazy, we were having a big World War II discussion before we aired. But we're going to leave that behind now because Towards Space have a brand new video out. So tell us about it, Shayla.
So the video is for a single that we released we released it in August, right?
Yes.
We released the single in August. It's called I Won't Do Crack Without Heroin, which is a quote from one of my favorite movies, Party Monster, starring Macaulay Culkin, who says that line. And
Can you tell us
we-
about the lyrical content of the song, just for reference?
lyrical content of the song. Yeah, I should probably maybe clear this up. It's not. It's somewhat.
It's a little shocking.
We don't do those drugs.
It's sort of. It's supposed to be kind of a mockery of the glorification of drug use and drug culture. So it's just it's supposed to be a little goofy, but the video has nothing to do with the lyrical content or the song. The video is supposed to be pretty mindless and stupid and sexy.
So could you give us a quick synopsis of the video for
So
those who have not seen it?
quick synopsis of the video. We'd been drinking a lot. We'd been watching a lot of glory hole porn, and we wanted to get all of our friends to dress up in leather jackets and look hot, and that's what we did.
Cool. So specifically, where did you shoot that, by the way? That's what I wanted to know. Which specific bathroom was it y'all were in?
My uncle's basement.
Uncle's basement.
Yeah, it was in my.
Was the glory hole already there? Did you have to make it?
He made it
We
for
asked
us.
my uncle to drill the hole for us. That sounds
was
so.
nice.
That sounds so messed up. And then the.
What's that apartment building called? It's like a building that he caretakers and
It's
owns.
Maybe
the
don't.
basement. Maybe
Don't disclose the
Yeah,
exact
maybe
location.
Not. Oh well, so and then
Okay,
the porch,
sorry,
the porch is David's.
Trying to give out
house
this man's
that he just moved
address.
out. David, the porch is David's old house that he just moved out of, and the big outdoor scene in the second half of the video is under a bridge.
Yeah. Which bridge was that?
The what is it? I-95 bridge.
I-95 overpass. It was a kind of
spot.
a show venue called Hell's Gate.
I'm sure a lot of local punks probably recognize it from that. To be honest. From
Now, were
the
those all
shows.
friends of yours you got in the video?
No, we hate them.
Yeah, there's some guys we found at Exxon.
No, those are all our friends.
Cool.
Which makes me honestly just super happy to look at all of our friends being in one spot since it's been a while.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it,
Everyone was COVID tested before the video.
Yes.
About how many people hours went into making the video? Would you say?
Oh man.
I would say for me personally, I was just talking about this with my camera person and co-editor Nicholas Von Thrower. I spent roughly 20 hours with the two of us editing, not counting the amount of time that he also spent independently editing, shooting probably, I would say probably like, it was 2 days of shooting. And then the longest thing, honestly, was doing that choreography, because I choreographed the dance myself, and I'm not a choreographer. So I was actually working on that dance for like 2 weeks, well, more like 3 weeks, but we were practicing like almost every day.
Did you have an influence from like 1950s and 60s musicals with that? I detected some cues from those type of films.
I gotta hold my tongue right now.
Honestly, I was like, in terms of the choreography, honestly, I was just watching a lot of pop videos and stuff to get inspiration for the dance. I'm actually thinking about releasing a full. I did watch some Britney videos. I was thinking about soon releasing like a full choreography video, since obviously all the dance choreography didn't make it into the final cut.
You should make a
of the music video.
pamphlet. Make a pamphlet of like the steps, like this cartoon version of you, like.
But yeah, no, my friend Emily, who's dancing in the video, she keeps joking about how she was like, I would have never guessed I'd be dancing in a music video ever. And then her friend Riley, who's the other dancer, had danced like back in high school and stuff, but neither of them had any recent dance experience. So it was just like really fun, honestly, to like do that together, go through that together.
Cool. Well, I figured you took the main artistic lead on this, Shayla. But Ben, what do you feel like Ben contributed most to the video, Shayla?
What did I contribute?
Transportation, since I don't drive.
I was the lead production assistant.
You should have asked for a logistics.
His brother did lights also.
Yes.
Cool.
Shout out to my brother Will of Bust Crew, local legend,
Also,
for
maybe
providing lighting.
shout out to the
Oh yeah, and also shout out to the owner of Venue Skateboards, also in town, because he lent some lights as well for the production. Not knowing what the actual production was, but the best part was my brother sent him a picture of the dancers and all the setup and everything, and apparently he just responded, "What the?"
So Shayla, what did David contribute?
I helped coordinate everyone because Shayla was the star and basically the writer, for lack of a better term, the director and the editor, and I guess producer, therefore, also for actually like editing it along with her roommate. And so she's under a lot of stress the whole time. So I bought everyone beer. And I made sure that everyone was where they were supposed to be, because Shayla had to star, she had to choreograph this dance, she had to like figure out if it looked right, make sure the lights were good, coordinate with our cameraman, who was like also helping produce and like kind of pseudo direct the situation. So I was running around being like, oi, put down the fucking vodka, let's go, and like get in your position. So
Yeah,
like I did that type of shit.
It was kind of funny because being the director of the video, but also being in the video, it was hard to like direct while I had to get in position to do the choreography. And it was so funny because Nicholas has he's like very quiet. So I was like, Nicholas, can you like yell at everyone to get in position when it's time for me to do the dance? And he was like, and I was like, you know what? I'll have David do it.
Yeah, I can yell at them.
David, when I tell you to go yell at everybody, go yell at everybody. So.
Yes, man.
So importantly, though, wine plays a large part in this video. Who
Yes.
bought the wine and what type of wine was it?
Yeah, I
It
don't even
was
know.
I'll tell you
it was
exactly what it
Cabernet
was.
from it was a cab, right? From
Yeah.
Aldi, $3 wine
Yeah.
from Aldi.
We got 3 of those bottles, cycled them throughout the shots. I think we all got a little more buzz than we planned on.
We
filming
drank
that
them.
scene.
Yeah, I got a little buzzed after that scene. I had like only had a smoothie because I didn't want to look bloated, so I was kind of drunk after that.
I remember when you showed up. When you showed up in my house, I was eating a peanut butter and butter toasted sandwich, and then I drank a bunch of wine,
Yeah.
and that was my day.
And also shout out to David's roommate Braxton for
Oh, yeah.
helping as production assistant for that scene.
Oh yeah, reflecting
Yeah, we
of
had
light
listed
and
him
helping with lighting
On
and
a
stuff
moment's
like that.
notice, and he was just like, "I'm down."
Yeah.
Did everything we needed, and then he also came and was part of.
Yeah, and he was also in the video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of
So,
the background.
Were there any specific videos you were kind of referencing when you did the video?
Referencing, trying to
Or
think.
inspirations from videos or directors you've done?
that scene in Saving Private Ryan when
No.
they get off the landing craft.
Well, I mean, I don't
Tom
want to say it
Hanks.
was an inspiration, but like the main music video that I've been watching has been the WAP video, the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion video. Our video is obviously nothing like that, but that's the main music video that I've been watching over and over recently.
Who hasn't been inspired by that video this year?
I mean, it's like the best music video maybe ever, but
You need to watch some Rammstein videos and incorporate more fire.
my
We're going fully German industrial for our next record.
Yes. Yes.
yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, I think I've just been watching pop videos mostly because I actually kind of enjoy pop videos and rap videos a little bit more than rock and roll videos a lot of the time, just because I love choreography and I love that whole thing, the whole pop show thing. So,
The,
but I
the
figured
end did remind me
sorry.
a little bit of Michael Jackson's "Beat It," but
Did it?
Oh.
yeah, I guess I could kind of see
very,
that.
Yeah.
very minor. But
We should have been like facing off with another crew. Yeah. No, I'm
facing off
kidding.
with another-
Yeah, like on
full-
That's the
D-Day.
next video. That's the sequel.
All right, so now I'm going to actually ask you a substantive question. Now, through your history of videos, and I encourage everyone to go to YouTube, Towards Space's Facebook, and watch their videos because they're all really cool. But there's always been a sense of playful and positive sexuality in a lot of your videos.
Amen.
And I think that goes for this one too. So, but I think they're positive. I mean,
Yeah.
you can agree or not.
Absolutely.
No, I agree.
Right,
It's just that
100%,
just made
yeah.
me laugh. I'm sorry.
But I mean, they're fun videos. But at what point do you think a music video? You can we're going to show the video in 2 minutes. But in what
sweet.
point do you think like a music video goes over the line and it's not fun or playful anymore?
That's a really good question. I mean,
yeah.
I'm trying to think. Goes over the line.
Or what is the line anyway? Because that could be subjective. But
That's such a difficult question. I've also been really into like sexuality in like cinema recently too. So I've been thinking about that a lot recently and like where's the line there? I don't know what the line is because I don't really know what's like too far, but in my opinion, what's distasteful is when something's just, I like to add an element of like humor in, tied in with sexuality in my videos. I think either something like just being natural, or if not being natural, having like a sense of humor rather than just being like show-offy, I guess.
If I may, like
it's not trying to we're not trying to be so sexy to the point where it's like serious. Just like, look at us. It's way more just like trying to be like, real life is just fun and kind of goofy and silly, but that's the sexiness.
I think that's the
I would
sense
say.
that comes off
Yeah.
in the videos. But
if I may, it's like kind of like John Waters, which is one
trying
of your
to
biggest
impress everybody.
influences, where it's like just
Yeah, he
it's
is,
it's
definitely.
it's like it's a humorous, sexy thing, you know.
Yeah.
Also, I just would like to be known as the sex symbol. So.
There you go.
all right, now I am told that we are going to screen the video.
Usher, lights my hair on fire.
Here we go.
Hustle and chop.
I'll do it later. Crickets.
She just wants a hit to make way through that party now. I just want a hit not to waste my time. He just wants a glimpse of something better now. I'm just sick of standing in line. Who's next? Is it the girl in the sparkle dress or the shy guy who's giving it a try? You won't look at me funny when I leave the room. I got better ways to ruin my life.
video, guys. Great song, too.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, any thoughts spurred by seeing and hearing your video again?
Well, I was just offhand talking to John about, he was saying, remember how many times we recorded those vocals?
I heard it was one take.
It was, yeah, no, it was just like one take.
Yeah. It was one take.
Oh my gosh.
We're like
yeah.
a one-take band.
It really, I think it paid off, the amount of times that we went through that.
Thank you to John for his patience working with us, and also incredible suggestions.
Woo! Yeah,
Incredible
I've seen that
production
video so many times now. We've seen it so many times. Honestly, though, I like it better now than every time I've watched it, I kind of do like it better, I'm not gonna lie. Just because when we originally finished it, I was so over it with editing. I was like, I freaking hate this video. We're gonna drop it, but I hate it. I was being a total brat about it, but now I like it.
Cool. Well, once again, I'm Bruce, your host live from Sound of Music, and this is going to be the last live from Sound of Music show we do here because we sold our building. The money's in the bank. We're out looking for our new
Money's
forever
in the
home,
bank.
but we haven't quite found it yet. So for a while, we're going to be guests of Light Tech in Manchester, a fabulous concert and event lighting company. They're going to help us out with some space for a while. It looks great. We're looking forward to some creative synergy with them while we're out hunting with our real estate agent.
What if y'all just bought Strange Matter?
You'd be surprised what that street costs. But anyway.
Oh, no, I know.
Congrats
we're
on
done
the
with
sale.
that promo. So let's move on. So, we realize that COVID is serious. I've had relatives sick with it.
Me too.
There's the serious aspect of it, but we're going to put that aside for a minute, and we're just going to talk about the silly music world without thinking about that for a sec. And, the people I think about when I think about musicians that have been dealt a blow by COVID when we're leaving out illness is younger bands. So, to take a serious note here while we're talking within our music bubble, how has this affected y'all? I know y'all have been frustrated by it, so
Destroyed.
have at it.
Well,
Destroyed.
first off, I like to say,
You're inviting a therapy session.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's
Boom.
important.
Yeah.
You don't have to get too deep.
Well, I will
Destroyed.
say, we had to cancel 2 tours that we were supposed to go on, at
Yeah.
the beginning of lockdown. So that was the initial blow. We were
Like out of continental USA also.
we were supposed to go do a 2-week East Coast tour, and then we were supposed to play some dates in Puerto Rico with our friends Ladrones from Atlanta. Well, they're originally
Yes.
from Puerto Rico, but they live in Atlanta, and
And
Los
Los
Guays from Philadelphia. So
Lost Quiz from Philly, Rule.
yeah, both of them are awesome, and we're supposed to go to Puerto Rico with those bands, and so that was heartbreak. But
Aside from that, it's also just been frustrating just playing music at all, because it's we have to be so careful and out of respect for ourselves, our families, the people we work with and all that. So even practicing has been, tough to even find the time and precaution to do it. So
So
I want this to be over
Yeah.
really soon, so we can just play music and not worry about
yeah,
it.
not touring has been I don't know. I think for y'all as well, maybe, but I don't know. It's been not touring has been. I mean, I feel kind of
Yeah.
crazy in my head.
Oh,
I
man.
feel-
The amount of
I
times
feel
I'm just
crazy, too.
driving on the interstates around town, and I just want to be I'm going to Norman, Oklahoma. I'm coming back.
Yeah, no, I mean, every time I start to think about memories from tour, I start to almost cry. My heart starts to oh.
Well, I know
So painful.
y'all were in my thoughts when this was going down, because I know y'all have worked really, really hard, and among the local bands, I know y'all have been some of the hardest touring people, and I know it means a lot to you. So I was thinking about you on that.
Yeah.
But you'll get
the
back
only
out there.
way.
We're gonna get past it.
I
That's
feel for
true.
you guys too. I mean, it's got to be tough just taking the proper precaution.
Yeah, everybody gets sick of wearing masks, but we do it.
Yes,
We do what's important.
absolutely.
but
I
Yeah.
know that's right.
Have to.
Doing the music.
We
video
are a
was
pod, by
definitely
the way.
I
We
have
are
to
a
get,
band. We're a
I have
pod.
to
We're
get
a
the
pod.
I have to get the moisturizer so that I don't get mask marks in my aged skin.
Yeah. Everyone, all my girlfriends are complaining about wearing masks at work and breaking out and shit on like the lower half of their face. It's terrible. But I mean, it's not the end of the world to wear a dang mask.
No,
Get used
it's
to it.
important. But so what things do you think you've been to do? I know y'all have your day gigs and all, but you've had a lot of time. I know
I don't.
Shayla really isolated herself for a while, from what I heard. And
Still.
what things have you been able to do, like, to develop skills or turn some of this into a positive individually?
Just after 6, maybe 7 years of washing dishes, it took a pandemic for someone to finally give me a shot to be a cook.
Ooh.
So now I can make money, finally.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's something to be proud of.
It's a big
Yeah.
deal. But as a result, I feel myself being drained and turned into yet another Richmond line cook, which is the plague. Even more so than the plague now. So
Have you been working a lot on your writing or your guitar playing, David, or just listening to other people?
I've been playing a lot of. I've kind of lost my. I haven't like lost my chops when it comes to like in a band setting. Like I can pick it up and play with these guys anytime because they're like my best friends and like I work better with no one else on the face of the planet. But I've been focusing a lot more on like playing like blues guitar and stuff like that and like setting up like everyone on the face of the planet right now. This isn't really unique in any way, but getting that lo-fi bedroom pop running, which doesn't really mean anything other than just having an art outlet. But like, just dealing with stuff like that, and then I got robbed 7 times, and like, just living life really at this point.
I've been writing a lot, writing a lot of poetry and working on like doing video work, and planning to do a lot more video projects soon. So that's been like one of my biggest focuses.
What about you, Ben?
I haven't done anything.
Okay.
No, I'm just practicing on my own with like drumming and whatnot and trying to plan and just help whatever sort of creative, like obviously this video, but also just any sort of planning that we can do for the second that we're out of this.
Yeah.
Been doing
So-
a lot. Oh, I was gonna say, been doing a lot of eBay shopping with my unemployment money.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of reverb shopping with my taco money, and like a lot of.
I want to try one of your tacos.
Pretty good. I make a mean taco, but
Just
just
I've never had
like
your food.
backed up to hell and back with songs really.
Yeah.
Just like albums worth of like not even trying to like suck my own dick or like show
Yes, you
off
are.
or whatever. No, I'm really.
You should.
I mean, no, I shouldn't.
Right now.
Like, all right. Oh, okay. No, just like I have so many songs that like I need to like get into a form that isn't just me in a room with an amp going like, like I need to like actually do it, but that's difficult because the world is in flux and chaos right now, as it does sometimes, and like in World War II. But oh, Ben's mad, but
No, that was the last one. No.
that's the last one. Yeah, that's the last one I got. Yeah, but just
According to them, I'm always mad.
trying to. He really is. But just backed up in material as Shayla is too, and trying to find a way to put it out there that isn't gonna cost all my newly found taco money.
Been reading a lot.
I haven't been reading enough because I've been moving and dealing with just bullshit.
Yeah. At the beginning of, it was like, I went through, at the beginning of lockdown, like I went through a phase where all I could do was like watch TV. And then directly after that, went through a phase where all I could do was read. I just trained myself, I figured out how to train myself to like read a book in one sitting, which has been I've been really proud of myself because I'm super ADHD. So that's a new skill I've developed in these trying times.
At the beginning of lockdown, I was at my house with my roommates and I drank many beers because I was upset about the tour being canceled. And we had this flat screen TV that broke that was out behind our house.
Oh my God.
So I was just
Oh my
like,
God, I forgot all about this.
so I was like, so in my sharpest attack state of mind, I decided that this just has to go on the roof. It just has to. So I get up on the ladder and it's one of my roommates and a buddy of ours named Will Arthur. He's a good friend of ours. Shout out
out to
Will.
Will.
Shout out Will, one of the best beat makers in town. He's awesome. But like walking on out there trying to. Oh, she's gonna bring it back. Trying to get the TV up on the ladder,
girl.
and then the ladder fell out from underneath me,
broke
and I
his
like
wrist.
threw the TV away, and then I land on my wrist, and I have a piece of titanium on my wrist. So then and I lived in a bad part of town, so I was like, all right, the pandemic, bad part of town, broken wrist, something has to change for this to like be okay for me. So I went back to my mom and dad's house, and they lived like on a nice big field of land, and
If there
it was good
hadn't-
to like sit and make music and like decompress about things for a minute until I lost my mind because it's Midlothian, so I came back to the city.
If there had not been a global pandemic and we just had to cancel our tours because he broke his wrist, I probably would have broken his other wrist, to be quite honest.
You should have.
Like, I
you
really
should
would
have.
have.
Well, the whole reason I broke my wrist was because there was a global pandemic. If it wasn't for the global pandemic,
Oh
I would
my
have been on tour and not breaking my wrist. Thanks, Trump. You broke
Don't
my
say his
wrist.
name. I said before we started this, don't say. I can't handle it. I'll have a brain.
He's gone.
aneurysm.
He's gone.
I can't.
He's gone. All right.
All right, I can relax. Let's go. That was like I just got triggered just now. There's
All
a
right,
dog
so
in here.
I wanted to ask y'all,
What's up?
since we did talk about how y'all have toured a lot, what place did you play turned out to be a favorite place that you probably thought going in, why the hell are we here?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
No, we know we love Charlotte. Well, I guess maybe
The first time.
yeah,
the
the-
first time.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the first
yeah.
time we ever went there, I was like,
Our
what the hell's
friends
going
over
on
there.
here? And then 20 minutes later, I
We
was
didn't
like,
meet
this
our
is
friends
sweet.
the first time.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's
then-
the first time we were there,
Yeah.
but now it's like Richmond #2.
Yeah, that's
True.
true.
Charlotte
I'm trying
rules.
to think because like
Pacifica.
I feel
people
like we
there are
have like
so awesome.
I feel like I'm stoked to go anywhere personally. I don't know. I can't think of any. What's somewhere that I was talking shit on? I don't know. Anywhere?
Yeah, where were you talking shit on?
I don't think I've.
Carrollton, Georgia was genuinely bad.
Oh yeah. No. What are you talking about? Carrollton was awesome. Everywhere we've been is awesome.
Well, it was a great show, but we had to deal with some individuals that weren't so great.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I thought
That's
it was
what-
like
that's what I
jolly
mean
old
by-
time.
Yeah, they loved us, and like there was a lot of great people there, but the characters that stood out.
That was one of my favorite
Was
nights
a
on
little
tour ever, I
much.
think.
Yeah.
Well, I will say, I don't know, anywhere outside of Richmond is exciting it's exciting to just be traveling. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can't really even complain about anywhere, honestly. I mean,
Oops.
somewhere, I'm trying to think of somewhere that we like
That was my
had
bad.
low
I'm sorry,
expectations
Suki.
for. Oh my God, it feels like so long ago.
What was that? You weren't even in the band at this point when we played in Kokomo. Indiana.
Kokomo.
That was our first tour ever. Oh my
Yeah.
God. It flooded there in Kokomo, Indiana, right after that tour was over. We
Yeah.
just escaped the flood.
We always go to tour in some
There's always a
national
natural
crisis
disaster
and some
happening.
destruction
Oh, yeah.
is occurring. Like first ever tour with Ben, we got trapped in 13 hours of traffic because we were getting hit with hurricane
Yeah.
force winds, and
Yeah,
there was like,
from the
Maryland.
nor'easter.
oh yeah, it was bad. And
We
like,
drove through a flood in Tucson.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we did
like,
do
that.
That's ridiculous. Like,
It rained in Arizona.
when we, yeah.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
5
We
days
came
of
there.
rain of year,
Yeah.
and when it rains, it absolutely.
and it was like it's
Monsoons.
the desert, so you have giant boulders and like
Yeah.
sand drifts coming across the highway, and you're
Yeah.
going about 80.
It was like
and there's,
mudslides
like,
everywhere.
Yeah, and you're going about 80 with like
was the
semis and
scariest
stuff, and
drive
you're
of
just
my
like,
life.
all right, we gotta Han Solo our way through this,
no,
I
I'm
guess.
sorry,
like,
I miss
So-
it so much.
So I just know you guys, so I know y'all have done lots on your own to promote yourselves and to get out and play and all. Have y'all had any contacts trying to find like somebody to manage you or looking for a manager? Or are you happy with the way things are?
no, it's
Is
Shayla.
Shayla managing
It's
it?
freaking Shayla,
As
dude.
Kanye West said, I can no longer be managed.
You can no longer be managed.
I mean, I can't be managed or whatever he said, right? What did he say?
I don't remember.
He said he would.
You know the Kanye quotes.
That's one of my other biggest inspirations right now.
It's Shayla.
Kanye.
How about booking agents? Have y'all tried to do something with that, or I'm just
no,
asking?
I mean, kind of. For a minute, I don't know. I kind of love booking tours. It's kind
Yeah.
of fun.
I
But
know you are.
Jay was
good
the
at
best
it.
booker we've ever had, that's for sure.
Yeah.
the only booker.
Well, I kind of did.
It takes a certain personality.
I
to do
booked
that.
a show or two.
Oh no, yeah, Ben has helped.
I didn't
out.
do a good job.
But you booked the Carrollton, Georgia show.
No, I didn't.
Oh wait, no, I did that. Well,
I don't even remember.
it would be nice. I think if we were to go like overseas, I would probably be looking for a booking agent. But I hadn't thought about it in a hot minute. We've been doing, I think, pretty darn good on our own, doing our own thing. with that. So
Cool. Just wondering, because y'all are kind of getting out there a lot. I just was wondering offhand about that. So David, you know, this is actually a guitar show disguised as a show about other music.
I knew it, man.
So tell me about your favorite new guitar effect or amp or guitar you have.
Well, I just got this Gibson Les Paul 2019 Gibson Les Paul Studio with the P90s in it from Fan Guitar and Uke, local guitar shop that everyone in Richmond should go hit up
Oh, yeah,
because
they're
they
cool.
are awesome. They were selling it for $9.99, but they had it for like over a year, so they marked it down to $6.99. I was just like, So I grabbed that and ran out the door with it. But I'm about to trade it for a 1972 TV yellow Gibson double cut that a coworker and good friend of mine has in his attic that his mom bought him for him to learn guitar, and he never learned how to play it, and it's been sitting up in his attic with the strings off, like it's in good condition. Still needs to be set up, but it doesn't have any great breaks, cracks, or repairs or anything. I'm just relying on him at this point to, freaking get it to me. But yeah, I've been doing that. With having fun with that Gibson. I just got a Gretsch double jet, which is pretty fun. Play a lot of Silvertone guitars, and I just kind of like grab whatever I can really and make a good sound of it. I'm not really too much of a stickler with gear, with like amps and guitars and stuff. I just want it to work. Like I really envy my friend Nikki Pizzone, who's in a band called Deli Kings and Night Creature and Lady God and all this other stuff, where he is. Well, I see. Casting looks, but he's amazing with gear. But I'm not quite as up to par with him on it, just because I don't really care too much as long as it works and it's nice. Like as long as it works and I can find a way to make it work, like I'm willing to overlook
Camera, I probably should chill.
certain things.
Shayla, favorite bass?
my Mustang
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
is
That's a
light.
great bass.
I have back problems, so it's light. It's not like, I don't know. It's not. It might not be even the best bass I have, but it's my favorite.
Your best is the guy tone, but that
The guy
but
tone's
that
probably the best.
Mustang,
It's heavy though.
that
My
Mustang
scoliosis
feels great
has gotten
though.
worse in quarantine somehow.
All right, Ben, who's your drum endorsement?
Endorsement.
Yeah. Who are you endorsing without being paid for it?
No one.
That's for
Yeah.
real right
I'm
there.
holding out. That's the
right
only money in the
there.
business anymore.
Northam Grumman.
Endorsements, baby.
And that's
Northam
on
Grumman
period.
Drums. Hey, I'm Bruce, your host from Live from Sound of Music. We're here with our friends Towards Space, and they showed us their new video and discussed it at length. If you missed any of the show, remember, they're on our YouTube channel. So now it's time to wind up, guys. So, what's in the future in, say, the next 6 months for Towards Space?
It's all a mystery.
We can't tell you.
Fill
do
the
have some-
goddamn
we do have
dead
some
air.
surprises.
Talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I can talk about the past if you want. In 1945,
You gonna put these songs on tape?
We're gonna
Yeah.
keep going. Sorry.
COVID.
No, I have bronchitis. I'm supposed to use an inhaler. I just never filled my prescription because the lady at Patient First was an asshole.
My mom just texted me and said, "Stop talking about what you have." So Bruce, you just got me in some hot water, okay? Now everyone knows what guitars I have, and Bruce, gotta say, not happy, buddy.
Oh my God.
Now I'm in trouble with my mother.
What are we gonna do in the future?
Yeah, I've been hearing that story for about, 10 years?
Oh, no, 24 years been hearing about that problem. Hi, Mom.
All right, let's answer the question now. We gotta wrap up.
We're sweating. I don't know how to.
Stop talking about what you have.
Expect more coming. There's gonna be music. There's gonna be videos. There's going to be
The second.
a sex tape. There's gonna be
A sex tape.
We're gonna start an OnlyFans.
Towards Space,
Only
OnlyFans.
bands.
Well, there's gonna be a choreography
Beautiful.
video. There's going to be a feature film. There's going to be start making stuff up. Start making.
I was gonna come out. I was gonna.
Wait, no,
There's gonna
no,
be a-
COVID.
there's
Not a
gonna be
festival.
I was gonna come
live
out with
stream
my own line of
festival.
fighter jets.
There's gonna be. We're gonna have an airline. We're going to release a perfume. We're going to release.
These are bad. We gotta find better jokes real quick.
We're
I was
going
gonna
to-
join the army.
What?
We're
Oh,
gonna
no,
start
sorry. I was
selling
gonna
our
join the
bodily fluids
CIA.
on the internet for a lot of money.
Oh, okay.
I'm having a hot flash right now.
All right. Well, anyway, so the bottom line is there's lots of exciting products and
Expect
entertainment
everything.
coming from towards
Artillery,
space.
E-chords, delay pedals. Fuck yeah.
So anyway, guys, seriously though, thanks so much for being on the show, and we want the best for y'all going forward.
Oh, thanks.
We love you guys
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Or hit.
This
John's
was
like throwing
live.
things
This
at
was
me.
live from Sound of Music with Bruce.
I'll stop talking about what I have, Mom.
Love you
Towards
guys.
Bruce. We
space.
love you, John.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thank you, Sound of
you. Bye,
Music,
Mom. Bye,
Bruce.
Dad.
WSOM Richmond.